Welcome back to The Merge, the wrestling guide for Jiu Jitsu, powered by Fuji Sports. 2021's 157-pound NCAA champion, David Carr is in on a single leg. His opponent not only throws in a whizzer, but he brings that single leg from between the legs to the outside. We're going to first dissect this finish, and then I want to talk about why this is such an effective takedown finish in Jiu Jitsu. Now, typically with a single leg, a lot of times we end up here, right, with this leg pinched in between our legs from here. But this time, our opponent's going to bring their leg to the outside, okay? So this doesn't really limit our finishes, but it changes them, because there's a few that we could do with the leg in between, bring it up to the armpit, running the pipe. Now things change, okay? So what we're going to do, first off, he has this whizzer from here, and this knee is on my thigh. So this is creating a lot of weight kind of coming forward and a lot of pressure on the shoulder. So before I do anything, I need to alleviate this pressure off of my leg and my shoulder. So I'm actually going to get height and raise this leg up. So I'm going to pull it up. And the goal is to get this leg above my hip. If I get this leg above my hip, the whizzer even gets weak. Let's say he has a really tight whizzer from here. He really can't even whizzer forward anymore. When it's down here, the whizzer really gets tight and strong. So I'm going to pull it up above my hip. Now the whizzer is not that strong anymore. Now with the finish, I'm going to take this back leg, the one that's closer to his heel, and I'm going to block this leg from stepping by tripping by the ankle from here. And this arm's going to come by and club the head. And it can either be a forearm to the top of the head. I've even used my full hand on the side of their ear from here. I try and stay away from the body just because this is a very powerful position here. The head, I'm going to be moving at the top leverage point over the lowest leverage point of their ankle. So at the same time, I'm clubbing and I'm tripping backwards here. So a finish I see a lot in Jiu Jitsu, most common from here, is a finish that, I want to make sure I'm clear saying this, is not incorrect. You just need to understand that there's a big risk of not only falling directly into your opponent's closed guard, but they have this angle where they might be able to actually take your back. And it's when you step through here and you're clubbing either the shoulders and you're kind of reaping out this leg from here. When I turn like this, right, my opponent can kind of latch onto me, and as we fall, I might fall, like I said, into that closed guard, or he might be able to take my back once we hit the mat. So I try and finish with this strictly when I have the knee up here on the outside, okay? One more thing, as our opponent's hopping, as you can see in the highlight here, I mean, David had a great highlight. As the guy was hopping, he caught his foot midair. Guy had no bounce. But there's times too where we might miss that perfect moment. This is something I used to hit a lot in college, and I used to do it a lot when the guy wasn't hopping either. So you can kind of constantly keep this foot here, and I'm just pushing the guy's head, and I'm tripping backwards here. So next time you're in on a single leg, if your opponent puts that knee to the outside, pull it above the hip, give this finish a try. For more episodes, head over to themergeonline.com, follow us on social media, and I'll see you guys next Friday.